Hello there everybody, it's HeroicLegend here, and I am back with more Disgaea 5. I apparently thought we were gonna finish off this chapter.
Oh. We have a problem, dude! Someone locked the dimension gate! I'm sorry, but we can't use the gate to move on to the next place, dude!
If we're having problems with the gate, that's your responsibility. Go do something about it.
Is there any way to unlock it?
There is! If you can enhance this item, then you can force open the lock, dude!
The only person who would pull such a childish prank is... probably him.
This is a good excuse to capture that brat and tear him to pieces.
Damn it! Who would lock the Supreme One's dimension gate? Who did this?
Are you serious? If we were basing it on lack of imagination, you would be the Supreme Overlord.
Stop it! Flattery will get you super nowhere!
If you go to the Item Worlder, you can enter a dungeon called the Item World is a world that exists within each item, dude! If you keep battling there, you'll enhance your items, dude!
We'll be going out of our way. We don't have a choice.
The happiest person I am right now. Oh, the grinding's gonna be very long. Very long. However, this is what I've been waiting for. Mikoto the Item Worlder. So many... Now, not just is this item lovely, it's an equip. Quickly sort. There you go. Got some shards to give out too. I should probably hand them depending to specific people. But I don't care, because here's the thing. The Item Worlder has changed up a lot. I'll get into that in a minute. Just let's see what Sarah has to say. A little bit of insight into how, again, more of this game. Okay, I'm super giddy because this means I no longer have to worry about not grinding as much. I mean, I'm not gonna go too extreme like I did in my normal data, and if I did, I think after this episode we also get someone down here in this spot who can make things fair again.
Awesome!
Oh, this. I'm gonna try my best not to go super hard in this, but I make no true promises right now. Let's use these two to strengthen up the squad a bit. Okay, now the effects of the interrogation are good. So, the best part about the item world is I believe each mission counts. If I kept leaving after one level, it's so hard to explain because I love it. I'm so happy that I have it unlocked. What did I put Cristo as? Let me check his stats real quick. Just cleric, so he's actually about to unlock healers for us.
Shall we go?
Okay, so basically, nice. Oh, we got 3 actually. So just as Mikoto said, the item world is a randomly generated dungeon. It will always have preset tiles, just like as if you were making a map, spoilers, and most of the times it'll have random events going on as well. Anything that can range from people who can drop extra buffs for the item, etc. What the item world does is effectively any weapon or item I have here, I can increase with the exceptions of shards and extracts. Each weapon has a resident, might have a resident, or... Okay, most weapons have resident... I'm not explaining this correctly. It goes like this. Any item you go to has a chance of having a resident. While in the item world, you can fight this resident and then increase that resident's effect on the item. For example, Dietitian, I think it has something to do with the weapons. I'm gonna say health. So if I caught the Dietitian, it would increase the amount of health I get while having this item equipped to one of my characters. Not only that, but if you have items that have all-around bonuses, like the gate key here, which I can equip to someone, what happens is, while going through the item world, I can increase this item's level, making it stronger. And of course doing different effects while in there. Anything from raising its popularity to raising its actual rarity, which will in turn make it even stronger than before. And give it a glow. Similar to, I believe it's the... the Pebble Axe. The Pebble Axe is rare, which means, I believe, once it hits the grading past rare, it'll be even better. And I believe when you level up weapons that are rare, of rarer quality or higher, not only does it get stronger when leveling it up, but also it has the chance to hold more population, as well as even increase the space of innocence, which are, again, can help buff up the item as well. And in this game, you can also change where your innocents are, like you can in all games, with some headache, but not as terrible. And combining them is also fairly easy in this game as well. You can also store innocence in this game. I think it's just this game. Now, the one thing that some people probably might see as a waste, I at least see it a bit as a waste, is buffing up the levels of consumables. Because yes, it does increase their stats. Ergo, if I buff up the ABC gum, it increases the amount of HP a character might receive for eating it. I don't know if you give them a consumable that has attack, defense, intelligence, resistance, hit, or speed up, if they gain that as well after eating it. I kind of doubt it. But the point is, with this item world, I can now do the grindy type deal that I was doing, or at least give my characters a bit more of a fighting chance. I do kind of want to keep this LP a little more pure. Maybe I'll just buff up some of the main characters or some of the side characters, you know, just to help them catch up at least a bit. But like the difficulty of these recent stages have just been shocking, to say the least. I think this is going to be an explaining episode. I'm not going to do the item world off screen though. At least not the first time. So let me think here.
Destroy.
So I can't quite remember. You know what? I think I know what I could do here. So we're gonna go real quick and and we're gonna go check out the quests again. Undead. Attack monster weapon. Oh, okay. Maiden Gunner. Healer and Fighter. Thief and Brawler. Fighter and Brawler. Fighter and Mage. Okay. So, at this moment in time, Professor's probably going to be one of the ones we're going to get next, because right after Sarah is done with Maid rank 2, I'm going to make her Gunner rank 2, so we can start unlocking these classes. Another neat thing, actually, is unlike previous Disgaea games, at least I'm not sure. I wasn't able to play too much of 4 when I got it, so I only know about 5.
You need something?
But for recruiting people, if you've unlocked their second rank, you can make them that off the bat. However, if a character reaches second rank all on their own, again, if Jamer were to reach second rank by this point or whatever, they'd actually just rank up automatically. Now, I'm not sure what that does for their stats in terms of leveling, like based on the levels they missed, do they suffer from it or what? But it is important to note that that's the change. Again, Grouch became a good skull, so now he has increased. The difference is he now gets, I believe, 5% more on his SP aptitude, as well as his intelligence, resistance, speed, and hit. So from now on, when he levels up, he'll be gaining more for those areas as well, I believe. If I had been a better martial artist, I would have actually been a fight artist instead of a Fury Fatalist, which would have actually probably helped out with, again, my aptitude. Thief and Gunner. Gunner's actually, if I may be so bold, Gunner's probably one of the better characters to have on the squad, especially early on, due to the fact that they have a bit more, they're surprisingly a bit more on the supportive side of things, helping, giving characters a buff that I believe is exclusive to them. A Thief is strange. I've never truly utilized Thieves. To me, they're just a stepping stone to get the better classes. It's no offense to the character, or and again, if you make teams based around the classes that I don't pick, like Shaman, or if you actually incorporate more monsters than I do, go for it. Again, I actually really do like the monsters because of the one aspect about the item world I forgot to mention, which is... Pausing for dramatic effect, sorry.
The item world's full of surprises.
Item assembly. Blah blah, I'm gonna explain it to them. Don't you steal my light, Mikoto. Okay, so... Fist weapons. Fist weapons do not have an appearance when you use them, or when you're out on the field. Unlike swords, spears, bows, guns, axes, and staves. Monsters, of course, don't get their weapons appearing because they have their own weapons, be it claws, printies, friggin' daggers and bombs, etc., etc. Also, defensive items don't have appearances, so you don't have to worry about that. However, I think... Alright, I'm gonna buy a spear real quick. Really quick. I'm gonna show this on camera simply because...
Welcome!
Well, I don't want to because of that Pro Cherish video that actually really made me laugh. Oh, bamboo shoot. That's gonna be able to prove my point nice and easy here.
The item world's full of surprises.
I also think what I might do off screen, or maybe on screen, it depends, to be honest. I'll ask around and see what people think. But I may have each character have their own special weapon, air quotation. So the system here is different too, and this is actually what I wanted to get to when I was talking about mana. Because mana is still kind of hard to get by, especially for other characters, and you want to use it for more skill-based things. Instead of using mana for here as well, for the item world stuff, they've actually devised a point system where you can give in items en masse and then raise the items again, hit, speed, resistance, defense, attack, and effectively make it stronger before you even start to level it up, which can help out a lot. Now, here's what I like. Because I've seen these weapons, I can change the item's appearance to look like how Geese looks when he's my spear. Not only that, but I can actually change the color too. So I can make it so you can tell when I'm wielding Geese and when I'm wielding this. And of course you can change the name. So like, again, let's say I wanted this to be the heroic spear, right? I'd go... Let's see. I can't find the S. I found the S. Right? and bam. So now it's a heroic spear, a green chimera spear, which let's say has extra speed on it, right? Or has extra attack on it. Or if I'm worried about taking hits, extra defense. As you can see, spears already have a little bit of extra defense on them. And actually going through the item world can unlock more things for the weapons than just these. You can increase their reach, their, like I said, their population, their rarity. You can even increase the number of times you can visit the council with them, which is important if you want to raise up any of these abilities. Now, the problem with the item world is this. The deeper you go, the stronger the enemies get. Now again, for items such as this, it doesn't matter too much. However, if I were to take an item that was meant for a 50 character, then I might be fighting monsters and other people, well, not other people as in players, but like, I'm fighting monsters and humanoids who are of level 50 and higher. The problem from this is, you're stuck in here until you reach a checkpoint, basically. And if you quit out, you'll lose, I think you'll lose the, not necessarily the levels, but you won't get the benefits from those levels, I believe. Or you might just only get the benefits from the levels you went through. Well, and by that I mean cleared. Again, I will get to this in another episode. Now, what I love doing because of the item world is because you can basically pick where you're going, you can capture a lot of low people.
This is it!
And again, even though I can't extract them, I can still add them more to my citizens, to the citizens of the Netherworld. I can solicit them to become allies and then leave them around the base for just in case things happen, or just add them to a squad to increase that squad's power. Or I can extract them, which means I take some of their power. Okay, so I just take some of their power and release them. I thought I turned them into juice. I was wrong, and all my jokes about that at the time were wrong. Though, this is actually a very happy day in the Let's Play for me. This Let's Play may become a little bit longer depending on how many episodes I want to do showing you guys the item world. I think I'll just keep it to grinding purposes just for your viewing pleasure. So you see mostly story and not the insane amount of almost automatic grinding I do. Like I daze out sometimes when I'm doing the item world grind. But I think that's all the information jamming down your throat I'm gonna do for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed this one. It wasn't too much action to go on. Of course, a little cutscene and a little bit of humor for you, but besides that, things are about to start getting really fun, at least for me. And who knows, maybe I will actually do something with the spear, you know, besides look at it and shame because it's not worth it. That was harsh, I'm very sorry. Again, more things I will explain in another episode. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, consider liking, consider subscribing. You don't have to, though. And before I go, I just want to say, once again, thank you all for watching, and laters.